Today the biggest news comes from Russia. Here a new series of Ukrainian strikes has shaken the country's air defense network and produced results that raise fresh doubts about Moscow's ability to keep its skies protected. With geolocations pointing to nearly half of Russia's air defense assets lost since the start of the year, several layers of the system are being weakened at the same time, creating gaps that Ukraine is exploiting faster than Russia can close them. The most striking scenes come from Crimea, where a Ukrainian drone slipped through a stream of Pantsir fire and continued toward an airfield packed with radars. The drones adjust course mid-flight, evade the missiles, and destroy a shipborne helicopter used to shoot down drones, before moving across the site and hitting several radars in sequence. The continuous footage matters because it shows how quickly Ukrainian operators can isolate and dismantle a radar cluster once it is detected. Meanwhile, the attack on Novorossiysk reveals the same pattern on a wider scale, as explosions rolled across an entire S-400 battery, the most modern long-range air defense system Russia deploys. Fire swept over the launchers and radar towers that formed the backbone of the region's protection. Satellite images taken before and after the strike confirmed that Ukraine had destroyed at least 4 launchers and 2 radars, leaving the position effectively blind. Now, when the map is viewed as a whole, the number of confirmed strikes grows into a pattern Russia can no longer ignore. In the east, drones destroyed a Tor system, a command post tied to long-range interceptors, and the radar of a Buk battery. Farther south, Ukrainian operators took out a Buk and an OSA in the same engagement, sending both systems into flames within seconds. Along the Black Sea coast, strikes hit radar domes positioned on elevated ground, setting off fires that burned deep into the night. In another sector, an S-300 launcher was hit by a precision drone after being located by Ukrainian reconnaissance. Rear area strikes in Rostov disabled a Nebo early warning radar during a coordinated operation with the partisan group, and in Voronezh, 2 large radars designed to track low-flying drones were destroyed, removing sensors that Russia relies on to detect incoming attacks long before they reach key infrastructure. Geolocated footage from the past 2 months shows Ukrainians destroying at least 8 long-range launchers, 5 short-range systems, more than 15 radars, and 2 air defense command posts across multiple regions, turning isolated hits into a sustained pattern of attrition. At the same time, the pressure on Russia's inventory is growing, as Ukrainian officials say that roughly half of all Pantsir systems deployed this year in Russian-controlled territory have already been destroyed. Even with steady production, Russia cannot replace losses at this pace, and these figures do not include the long-range launchers, tracking radars, command posts, and mobile sensors. Every destroyed radar shortens the reach of the entire network and forces Russian units to shift equipment between regions to cover the gaps. That movement alone slows reaction time and increases the chances that the next strike will find a weak point. Meanwhile, events outside the battlefield point to a deeper problem, as reports from Turkey indicate that Russia attempted to repurchase the S-400 systems it sold years ago before the war, illustrating how far the shortages and desperation for replacement equipment now extend. The timing suggests Moscow is revisiting export deals it once treated as untouchable, while older systems are pulled from storage, training equipment is redeployed to the front, and foreign clients report missed deliveries, all pointing to a network strained far beyond what Russia can quietly replace. Ukrainian footage often shows drones diving onto radars that should have detected them earlier, reflecting not only how skilled Ukrainian operators have become at avoiding detection, but also how the widening gaps in Russia's coverage allow more strikes to slip through, creating a downward spiral that Russians are no longer able to reverse. Overall, these strikes mark a shift from isolated successes to a systematic dismantling of Russia's air defense grid. Ukraine is not only targeting launchers, but removing the sensors and command posts that hold the network together, and Russia's attempts to recover exported systems and redeploy outdated equipment indicate shortages that reach beyond the front line. What is emerging is a long-term decline in air defense capacity, one that Ukraine is accelerating with every new strike, and one that Russia is finding increasingly difficult to reverse. And finally, we are officially launching our biggest 60% Black Friday sale. Starting from just $3.99, you will gain access to the uncensored combat footage that we use in every report, as well as all significant events analysis that go far beyond what we can include in our short daily videos. Thirdly, you will unlock our Timeline Builder tool, the world's first artificial intelligence-powered system designed to connect the dots between the news in real time. Fourth, and most importantly, you will unlock our advanced news analysis tools, giving you comprehensive insights into the news cycle, detailed story sentiment breakdowns, and trend analysis to reveal the most important themes and events. And last but not least, you will gain access to all our exclusive strategic updates about the war in Ukraine. If you wanted to support our efforts but haven't had the chance, now is the perfect time to jump in and make a real difference. So check out the link in the description to become an exclusive member of our community. I truly appreciate everyone who stepped up to join us. Your support means the world to us.